Hey everybody, this is Todd. My wife's always on me about making a video on our farm because it seems like she always does it. So I'm just going to kind of give you a quick walk around some of the farm here, and we really tell you a little bit about the farm and how we got it. We really looked at a lot of other places, but we feel like this is where the Lord brought us, and we kind of count it as a blessing to have this place. So we're pretty simple folks, but we try to keep the Lord in everything we do. And that's kind of what I'm going to do today as I walk you around the farm. This is my first video with us here at Little Valley Acres because, like I say, Dory usually does it all. And so I'm going to kind of take you a walk and kind of tell you our thinking about things. I like to walk around the farm and think about different things that the Lord's done, or even Bible stories. I'll show you. Here's our little farmhouse. It's not much, but like I say, it's what we think the Lord gave us. And it's been around for a while. It's had 3 water sources. We're on city water now. You can see here on the porch there's an old cistern, and it's kind of funny. It was like this when we bought the place, but under this fake rock is a well, which I'm wanting to get redone again for watering the garden and stuff like that. Get out of their sun there, where you can see it. And you know, this old house is old, but it just kind of brings me to remember, you know, that God is here for the test of time. I mean, He is the same now and forever always will be. And then I think about what I just told you, the 3 water sources, you know, and it reminds me of the story that, you know, the woman at the well, you know, Jesus said, you know, He's the water that she would never thirst again. And it's just stuff like that that I like to remember as we go on this journey in our farming. Come on, come on. And I love this here. Of course, these are our goats, and or some of them. But I remember when Jesus tells us, you know, my sheep know my voice. And like these goats here, you know, they will follow us around because they know our voice. Open the gate here. And I'm gonna kind of walk around the farm here and show y'all some things. And this is a working farm, so you're gonna probably hear goats and cars driving by, and you'll also hear probably chickens and roosters. So I'm gonna kind of walk up to the top corner of this field here, kind of give you a shot back. I don't know how good we'll be able to see it because the sun is behind me. But we've done a lot of work here since we bought this place. This here is our future hay field. Right now we're still using it for pasture, but when I got here, I had to start mowing it with a 30-inch snapper mower because that's all I had. And then my great neighbors felt sorry for us and come down and bush hogged it. But I've been mowing it with our new lawnmower probably now for about 4 years, and I've been doing that so I could kill out the weeds, because if the weeds can't get tall enough to seed, then they won't come back. So make a better hay field, and that's my plan. And we're getting pretty close, and hopefully we're getting pretty close to getting our own tractor. Right now we do everything pretty much by hand and back, which is a little bit harder, but we are grateful for it. So we're almost up to the back top corner here. It is a small farm, but we really enjoy it. Not a lot, maybe a tad over 4 acres, I think. And this is our big corner post right here. So, and then you can see down through here. Hopefully you can see. We'll come down through here, put this cat back on off the fence. These keep any taller animals from getting their head hit on there. There you go. You can kind of see the old homestead down there. The house is over 100 years old. It had been partially remodeled when we got it, but a lot of stuff was still left undone and not updated. So we've been working on that. Got one more bathroom left to do, the original bathroom. And that once we get that done, all the inside will be completely done. And I don't know how these keep coming off. But you can see here, this is our girls, our nannies. Right now we're keeping the Billies separated from them just because if you just let them do their natural thing, seems like they always like to give birth right in the dead of winter. So what we'll do is keep them separated till the end of December, somewhere toward the end of December, closer to Christmas, and then we'll let them get together. That way it'll be early spring before they give birth of any, and it's easier to, it's a lot better on getting them all here safe. So we're about to come to the end of the first field here. We've got 3 different fields here, not counting the yard around the house. We really got real good neighbors here. I'll kind of give you a shot of their places here. Really good people. Yep. You can see here coming up, I got a lot of wood piled up. We'll get closer to it here, you can see. And that helps us with our electric bill in the winter because we have a wood stove that we use. What are you girls doing today? This here is our wood shed that I've got to rebuild. We had a tree fall. It wasn't even here a year, and a tree dead centered it. And I've salvaged some of it, and going to be starting to rebuild it back here pretty soon. So, because I've already got our wood put up and covered for this winter. As you can see here, I got a lot to split, and then as soon as I get the wood shed built back, I'm going to start filling it up and getting it ready for future winters. But back to our things to remember about the Bible stories. This is our, hopefully you can see it, I'll go through it here because the sun is kind of in our eyes. This is the gate that leads into, like I say, is our future pasture field here. I mean hay field, I'm sorry. But it reminds me of the story, narrow is the gate, you know, and we always need to remember following the crowd is not always the best thing. It's like I told them in our life group this morning at church is, you know, me and Dory, we don't usually follow the crowd very much. So the Lord has blessed us for that. I really believe it. Now we're here. As you can see on the back side of the fence here, I've got our wood covered for this winter. And I need to put some more wood on the top of it. It looks like the wind's blowing